If I had $199 to my name, but I knew everything that I know now, how would I try to become successful again with dropshipping and try to build a legitimate brand that would help me achieve financial freedom? I'm going to be showing you exactly what I would do if I was in this position. We're going to be covering how to find a product, how to source it, your Shopify store, along with how to advertise your product. And I know for a fact these strategies work because my students have used these same exact methods to use dropshipping as a platform to build sustainable brands. So given the hypothetical, let's get right into this and discuss the strategy. All right, so the first thing you'll need is a marketplace for your online store. We have to head over to shopify.com and make an account, or you can hit my partner link in my description to get Shopify for only $1 plus $50 in free App Store credits. And since we are trying to build this business on a budget, Shopify for a buck is saving us a whole $38 a month. So I'd suggest taking advantage of the offer while we have it. Now, after we have signed up for Shopify, we are ready to start looking for potential winning products to build a brand from. But before we start searching, we need to first consider a criteria to a potential winning product. Now, before I'm ready to consider choosing any product, I look at whether or not the product has wow factor. So off of first glance, does the product strike me as something I haven't seen before? Or maybe it has an innovative design or solves a problem. The next thing I'm looking at is how saturated is the product. I like to use Google Shopping and TikTok to gauge the level of saturation for any specific product I'm looking at. We also want to make sure the product we want to sell has some sort of room for margin, ideally 3 to 4 times markup from the unit price we get it from on AliExpress. The last thing I take into consideration is the product's ability to create consistent user-generated content, UGC, as well as the ability to go viral. And I'll talk more about this later, but given we are on a lower budget, we need to really rely on the virality to gain website visitors and hopefully convert those people into purchases. Now, what are some ways to find these products? I'm gonna be going over 2 main methods. The first one is TikTok and utilizing its search method. You can go onto TikTok and type in TikTok made me buy it, filter it down by date ranges, and try to find products that fully hit the criteria that we just went over. This might take a lot of time, but I definitely have found some solid products using this method. Option number 2 is a bit more useful, and that's using a tool called Minia. All right, so here we are onto Minia, and I'm gonna show you some of its use cases and how we can go about finding these potential winning products. And so some things that I like to do is go into ads by, we can hit Facebook ads, Pinterest ads, and TikTok ads. Now this is gonna confine us to finding various ads for specific platforms. So if I scroll through here, I'm gonna see all kinds of Facebook ads, and I can even search between various keywords and niches. So if I were to go and put camping, we're gonna see camping-based ads for products, as you can see here, and I can go in and analyze it from there. But what I like to do is go into business plan, and then from there I can go to winning products, and I can see active winning products by day and by week. So we can go ahead and filter here and just start to scroll and say, for example, I find this product. I'm like, this looks like a pretty interesting product. I'm gonna hit see the product. And from here, I'm gonna have an entire list of all the analytics. So I can see that they're running Facebook ads. I can see that they're not running TikTok ads. They are running Pinterest ads. And so we can get a better insight as to how they're going about their marketing strategy from here. So we can see that they are running ads in France and Switzerland specifically. So Europe, and the top country is Switzerland. We can also see the main gender is female, not by much though. We can see the top promotion, so which ads are the better performing ads. We can scroll down, we can see how much money they've made in a certain period of time. So we can see that they've done 145 units sold since May 25th of when it has been tracked. You can see that they've done $12,000 on this product alone. We can also see the promotional listings and all the active ads to get an idea of how they are running the ads. What kind of videos are they using? So from here, if we watch this video, we can see, okay, this is the ad that they're using the most. It has the most engagement. If I were to go ahead and try and replicate these guys, I would say, all right, well, this is a super solid ad creative. It's definitely performing well for them. I'm gonna go in and replicate this ad creative. And we go to Success Radar, we can also see current hot winning products at the moment, and we can see how much money each of these stores are making. So really cool tool. And this kind of helps me brainstorm and try and find products that are gonna be in my best interest. Now remember that we have to use that criteria that we just went over. And I'm gonna leave a link in the description for you guys to go ahead and check out Minia as well. So let's just assume I have been digging through Minia for quite a while and I found my potential winning product. How do I get this product that I did find over onto my Shopify store. We could totally go ahead and manually create a product page and insert SKUs and images, or we could use an app I like to use, which is called AutoDS, that streamlines this whole process by allowing us to easily import this AliExpress listing right here over to our Shopify store. So let's hop into my computer and show you just how easy the whole process is. So once we are at AutoDS and we have signed up, we're gonna get prompted over to the dashboard that looks just like this. We're gonna have to add our store. So we're gonna go hit add store right here. From there, we're gonna add the app, and then we're gonna go ahead and install app. All right, so we are redirected back to the AutoDS dashboard. And so we're gonna add a product over to AutoDS and then sync it over to our Shopify store. So how do we do that? We go over to add products, then I'm gonna bring in a single product, and I'm gonna go back, copy this AliExpress listing link right here. I'm gonna paste it here. I'm gonna publish to my store. Then we're gonna check the progress. And then if we go on to drafts, we can go ahead and here, select the product, and then we're gonna import it. And we can also actually configure what we want to import onto the store. But for now, I'm simply going to select the whole thing and then edit it later. But you can see here, we can change the SKUs, we can change the description, we can change the title. But for now, I'm just gonna select the whole thing and import it. And then once it is done importing, it's going to populate onto our Shopify store under products. So we can go here, back to the Shopify store products. And as you can see, here is the product. And not only does AutoDS allow us to import the products, but as you can see, there's an entire dashboard that manages our orders. And now you can also go about fulfilling our products with this same app. Instead of typing in the customer's information on AliExpress after every single order, AutoDS will auto sync the customer's information to the checkout page. And all you need to do is order the product on AutoDS and the tracking codes will get synced over. Bottom line, just makes the whole process a lot easier for us. And now on to one of the most important aspects of this model, advertising. How the heck do we get people onto our website to purchase our products? Well, we have two methods that I like to use. First one being organic marketing, which is essentially just posting content onto platforms like Instagram Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. Second method is paid advertising with an ad platform involving precisely targeting your desired audience. So the first method is generally going to be the most cost effective because you aren't really spending any money. What you'll need to do first is order the product from AliExpress, or if it's available on Amazon, you can order it from there as well. Now you're gonna have to wait for the product to come and start to analyze videos that have previously gone viral. Once you have received the product, the idea is to be filming raw content with the product. From there, going ahead and basically recreating those viral videos with your own content you recently filmed. And posting these videos onto TikTok and Instagram Reels for at least 2 to 3 weeks, posting 1 post a day. And I think regardless if you want to only run paid ads, that there's no point not to create organic content on these platforms because it's literally free money anyway. But now you have an idea of the strategy going in organic, let's cover what I'd suggest doing for paid ads. This Facebook ad strategy is specific for people with a lower budget, so let's hop back in my computer and do this. All right, so here we are onto my test set account. And after we have already created a business manager, after we have already created an ad account, a pixel, a Facebook page, here we are at the ads manager. So the first thing that we're gonna do is click this green icon, create, and we're gonna go in and select sales. We're gonna go to continue, and we're not gonna go with advanced plus, we're gonna manually create this campaign. So manual sales, we're gonna control every aspect of this campaign. So the first thing, I'm just gonna name this test interest. And then for this, we're gonna be using 3 ads. And then we're not gonna be using campaign budget optimization. Campaign budget optimization or advanced campaign budget basically just means if you have a set budget on the entire campaign instead of per ad set. Now we're gonna be having 5 ad sets in this campaign. Each ad set is gonna have its own budget. Instead of being on the entire campaign where the money would be dispersed not equally, it's going to be dispersed equally upon these 5 ad sets. So we're gonna go in next. We're not gonna turn that on. We're gonna not name this yet. You're gonna select website here, and then you're gonna go in and select purchase. Now, if you do not have your pixel properly set up, or if you haven't created one yet, it's gonna look like this. Just make sure that you do have it created and that you can select your pixel and you can select purchase. The next thing, we're gonna set to the budget per ad set. Since we are on a lower budget, we're gonna be doing $2 per ad set times 5 ad sets. So that's gonna be $10 a day. Okay, so $2 budget, it's gonna spend no more, no less. Custom audiences, we're not gonna touch. Now for here, you're gonna have to do a bit of your own research. You can go onto ChatGPT, say, hey, this is my product, I'm selling X product. Who would be most likely to purchase from me? get an idea from there. For now, I'm just gonna keep it at US. I'm gonna keep it broad. Generally, I like to go broad anyway. I don't like to combine down until later, once I already have enough data, information, exactly who I need to be targeting. Just gonna keep it like this. Now, detailed targeting, same thing. You can go into ChatGPT, you can do your own research, but for this product specifically, right, it's a sneaker sole protective seal, right? So I'm gonna be targeting people that are into sneakers. So first thing that I would think is sneakers or Air Jordan. So let's go that route. So Air Jordan, we're gonna go very specific into an exact brand. So Air Jordan's pretty good. And now I'm gonna copy this and just head back to the top, and this is gonna be my ad set name, okay? Very basic targeting here. We're gonna be doing 1 interest per ad set, and this is how we're going to systemize it, okay? So I'm gonna leave it at that, and then we're gonna keep advanced placements. So we're not gonna be manually placing. The ad is just gonna go wherever Facebook thinks it's best. Now I'm gonna go next, and from here, I'm gonna go in and name my ad. This is gonna be ad number 1. And generally, I wanna have 2 to 3 ads per ad set, just because Facebook nowadays is very focused on the creative side of things. So I'm gonna go in and bring a video. So I'm gonna select one of my 3 videos for now. So I'm gonna add this video. Here's video number 1. It's my example. Boom, added that in there. And then for the primary text, you can go ahead and use ChatGPT as well. So that's what I did in my case. I used ChatGPT. I said, hey, this is some information about my product. Can you make me a solid Facebook ad description? So this is what it looks like. For now, I'm not gonna do a headline or a description, but we do wanna change this to shop now. And then we're gonna put our URL. All right, so this is my example store. I'm just gonna go ahead and paste it into here. And we're gonna be taking people to our product page ideally. So you wanna shoot them over to the product page. I wouldn't suggest doing a collection. We're just gonna keep it as frictionless as possible. So we're done with ad number 1. I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this. And I'm just gonna create 2 more. And all I'm gonna be doing is changing the video. So we're gonna keep everything consistent, but the video. So as you can see, we're gonna keep everything just like it is the text. We're just gonna be swapping out the video. So let's go ahead and trash that. Oh, not create video, but we're gonna add a video instead. So we're gonna add another video. Boom, next, done. We're gonna name this ad number 2. Same thing, number 3, trashed, add media, add video. And then we're gonna select the last one just like that. Almost done, but now we have the ad creative set up, 3 ad creatives within 1 ad set. Now we're gonna duplicate this, and we're gonna go ahead and create 4 more. Now, same thing, only variable here is gonna be the interest target. So now I'm gonna use my suggestions and get an idea of who else I wanna be targeting. Now, I think sneakers would be a great alternative, so I'm gonna use that, sneakers, because my product is about going in and protecting the bottom of your shoe and preserving the value of the shoe. So sneakers would be great. So that's the second one. Now I'm gonna go in and do the same thing. Let's see, Air Max, that'd probably be a good one. That's another pretty popular shoe. Go to the top. That's gonna be the name. And then we're gonna go again, suggestions. I'm looking for now a bit of culture. So let's see, sneaker collect, there we go. Sneaker collecting would be great because these people would likely be interested in a product like this because it would be a great use case product for them. Okay, now here we are. We're gonna go ahead and let's do Supreme clothing. And I'm gonna take that as it is. Head over to the top. Boom. Now this campaign is finished. All we need to do is press that publish button, and it's going to be publishing the 21 ad sets. So that's pretty much what the campaign is going to look like. Like I said, we're going to have 1 campaign. We're gonna have 5 ad sets. Each ad set is gonna have a budget of $2, and within each ad set, there's gonna be 3 ads. And that's pretty much it for the Facebook ad portion. One thing to take note of is let each of these ad sets go at least 100% of the unit price. I'd say if you're selling the products for $20, at least let each ad set run $20 until you kill any ad sets that aren't performing well. And then from there, it's a whole rinse and repeat process. Continue to run what is currently working and then turn off what isn't and then fill in some new interest. Well, that's just about it. Like I said, I'll leave all links for you guys to access any of the resources below. So I hope this gave you a good idea of a comprehensive strategy to take if you guys have a bit of a lower budget. But not only that, honestly, most of these strategies can be used anyway, even if you have more than $199. That's all I got for you guys today. Until next time, peace.